Who wants to start?
Would you officially categorize Steph as a go?
He's probable.
How was the last few days for him? It sounded like he might have scrimmaged with him yesterday.
Scrimmaged yesterday with some of the guys came in, guys who don't play as much. The big minute guys stayed home, took the day off. I watched right from that window up there. I had one eye on the game tape and one eye on Steph. I had a good vantage point, and so we were able to kind of keep an eye on him while we were going through our own work. But he came out of it good. I talked to him afterwards, and he came out well and feeling good today. Went through the whole practice, so I'd be very surprised if he didn't play. But we got to, just for caution, we should we'll wait until tomorrow to see how he's feeling.
The fact that we won game one so easily tempt you to slow plays and turn it off?
Not at all, because the flip side of that is he needs rhythm. The only factor in terms of allowing him to play is his health, and he's ready to go. He's been cleared. So now it's a question of rhythm and how much time we give him, and that's important. He needs to get his groove back.
So I guess with that in mind, he's an extraordinary player. He's got chemistry with everybody, but what does it take to fold Steph back into a game, a playoff game?
Well, I'm not too worried about him. I've seen him come back from injuries many times, and I remember in late December he had like 41 points in 30 minutes, I think, against Memphis in his first game back. You remember a couple of years ago in the playoffs against Portland when he went 0 for 10 and then made a 3 and did a shimmy, and as I told him, only guy ever in the history of the league to do a shimmy when he was 1 for 11, but made his next 5. That's who Steph is. Like, sometimes it's just one shot for him that gets him going. So, but he'll want to get his legs underneath him, and so we'll try to find that balance between being cautious and letting him go a little bit.
He was obviously really good in the return game late, but through those playoffs there was maybe some thought that he didn't have all the burst back. What do you remember from those playoffs, and how does it relate to his return now and how cautious you guys have been?
Well, I think we did what we thought was right at the time. In retrospect, maybe he wasn't quite himself, but sometimes that's going to be the case. We didn't feel like we risked anything back then. We weren't risking any further injury, but he might have come back earlier than he did this time. I think he was out for 3 weeks back then.
15 days, but it was grade 1.
Yeah, it was a grade 1. It was different level sprint, so everything was a little different. But Phil, this one's a little different. I mean, he's been out almost the full 6 weeks, which is generally the projected amount of time you're going to miss with this type of injury. So feel like he's in a pretty good place to come back right now.
Steve, if you wanted to have your minutes restriction on him, is that easier to do it when he starts or if he comes off the bench?
Well, there won't be a minutes restriction. I've talked to Chelsea about that. It's not about putting a number on his minutes. It's really about his rhythm and whether he gets tired quickly or not. If he does, we'll take him out, and we'll have to figure out what that means in terms of when to play him, with whom, what the rotation would look like. So we'll figure it out.